Hello and welcome back to the Love in Dubai show, you guys. And right now we are in conversation with Joshua Widdicombe. Now he is a presenter, he is a comedian, and after a little break, he is back on the road once again with his brand new gig. Do you want to
Yes,
tell
I'm
us a
back.
little
I
bit
mean, a
about it?
little break.
It's
Let's
called
just
Bit
that's
Much, right?
yeah, it's
Your
called
brand
Bit
new gig.
Much, and it started before COVID. That's why I had a little break. I have that was I don't know if it crossed the world news, but yeah, I had 18 months off for COVID, and now I'm back. This tour's been going on since 2019, and so it's a
Oh,
joy to bring it to Dubai. I think it's the last gig. I think it's the last time I will ever do this. Will be in Dubai.
how come? Why the last time?
Because I've been doing it 3 years. Because all good things have to come to an end, and then I will do a new tour in a few years. But for now, it all ends in Dubai. Apart from I've
Oh
got a
my
couple more gigs in the
God.
UK that I've just noticed in my calendar after that. So it's not the last one, but it's close to it. Miles from you. That's tend to be what's happened. So
That's
go.
so true. That's so true. It is a small world down here in Dubai. So, I want to ask, like, for you, I mean, you took time to fine tune your show and just like the jokes and everything. So, what would you say is the hardest part about being a comedian?
The hardest part about being a comedian. Do you know what? I didn't realize until I stopped being a comedian for a year and a half during COVID that working in the evening is a real effort. Like I'd done it for 10 years, so I didn't even think about it. But when you get your evenings back, you're then like, oh my God, it's brilliant to have your evenings back. And now I've got to work in the evening again. You're like, oh, it is quite annoying. It's quite an annoying time to work. The dream scenario as a comedian would be that if all gigs were at 10 a.m., but that's just not going to happen because you're not going to get the audiences. So the
That's
worst thing
true.
is the evening work.
The evening work. Okay. So, okay, so that is the worst part. But what aspect of being a comedian and just like a stand-up comedian at that do you respect the most?
Um, I think the best thing about being a stand-up comedian is that you get to do loads of different things. So you get to people kind of put you in to do stuff like or you do a podcast, you can write a book, or you can be on TV. So many different things that you don't get bored, and people just presume
Hmm.
stand-up comedians can do loads of different stuff, even though we're totally unqualified to do so. And so that's definitely the best thing about being a stand-up comedian. Yeah.
For you, what was your take on the whole ordeal that happened with Will Smith and Chris Rock?
I mean, I don't know. I wasn't.
And where
It,
do you personally draw the line? Like, is that a joke that I don't know, is that something that you thought was funny, or like where do you draw the line personally?
I am so desperate for people to like me that I draw the line far too early because I'm so afraid of offending people.
God, this comedian's name, he is notorious for just like um I think pulling legs of the crowd and the audience. He's also
No,
British.
it's no, not at all. I'll talk to the audience, but I think
You pick on the
no.
audience? No.
You what? Sorry,
You pick on the audience?
I wouldn't pick on them. No, I would talk to them and be funny, but I wouldn't like have a go at. I think the thing with it is like there's like comedy used to be much more kind of attacking and kind of like gladiatorial, but now maybe I'm just weak. I'm just too scared of people. I don't want to upset anyone. They've paid money to see me. I don't want to upset them. Why would I want to do that?
Okay, so for you, it's all about the clean comedy.
I just think I'd love to be one of those people that doesn't give a shit. I'd
Huh?
love to walk on stage and piss loads of people off.
Yeah.
But I'd be too I'm too no.
Comedians should take note of that.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Tone down the amount they pick on the audience. Now,
Yeah.
okay, so if it wasn't for comedy and if you had to switch careers, what else? Like you're saying that this is it, you've done comedy for a number of years and you want to move on. So is there an other career path you want to move on to?
No, not at all. I think I just like to do different things that are related to being a comedian and just mix it up all the time. And so whether that's TV or whether podcasts or whatever, it's really nice that you get to do different things. There's no point at which I can imagine I'm going to go, I'm going to stop this and I'm going to record a folk album or anything because I just don't, it's a lot of effort to get to where I've got in comedy. And so I'm not going to start again. God, no. I'm just going to carry on doing the same stuff until I get old. And then I'm going to stop because I'll be too tired.
So I see a guitar behind
About
you.
the age of 60. You what?
I see a guitar behind you. Is that something you're into as well, music?
No, I'm terrible. I mean, I can play about 3 chords, but I'm an appalling guitarist. No, it's the guitar behind me is a kind of nod to the fact, I suppose, that I think I've got more time on my hands than I have, which I haven't. So I never pick it up. It's sat there for years on end, with untouched.
It's a decoration piece at this point.
Exactly, it's a perfect ornament.
Now, okay, so with a lot of comedians, you're just expected to be funny in real life as well. So is that something you feel like when you meet people and they're just like, waiting for you to crack a joke, waiting for you to say something funny, and you're just like, you know what, like it doesn't
No,
come.
I've got very used to disappointing people, and I'm delighted to just disappoint them day on day. I try. There's no. If I think any comedian that goes around trying to be funny, you're like, come on, mate, have a day off. Come on, just chill out. Save it for the stage. Just have some time when you're not trying to make people laugh. What are you trying to prove?
And okay, last question. Where is the biggest, like for you, where do you draw the inspiration from the most? Like your everyday situations, or when you watch something, like do you have a certain
I just think day-to-day life. I'm really like day-to-day life. I'm not someone who talk about the news really or any of that kind of stuff. I just like day-to-day, the minutiae of day-to-day life that we all kind of go through. I like that kind of stuff. That's always been the comedy that makes me laugh. I think it's not like you think about what you're doing with comedy. You just write the things that make you laugh, really. And that's
the one for you.
Yeah. But my show will be nothing like that. But there we go.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Out and speaking to us at the Lovin Dubai show. And we're so excited to attend your show happening in Dubai very, very soon. So good luck with that.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And thank you guys for watching. You can see us and tune into our show same time, same place tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.